slower than expected. It's a possible sign inflation is starting to cool off. The Dow finished up 56 points, the S&P up nearly a percentage, and the NASDAQ up 162. And with Thanksgiving next week, inflation will still be hitting those who travel. Gas Buddy predicting the average price of gas will be $3.68, breaking the record set a decade ago. And nearly 55 million people are expected to travel over the Thanksgiving holiday, a level almost near before the pandemic started. Let's bring in Kristin Myers, editor-in-chief with The Balance. Kristin, thank you for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
We see these AAA predictions that this Thanksgiving travel period will be the third busiest since they started tracking these numbers all the way 20 years ago. Why, Kristin, are people still spending big on travel in spite of course, record high inflation, these high gas prices?
Yeah, that's such a good question. I think it really is honestly almost twofold. One, we had such a long period of time where we frankly couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't travel to see family. We couldn't travel to see friends. Frankly, we couldn't travel at all. And now that we have been coming out on the other side of this pandemic with so many people being vaccinated, frankly, people want to get out there. They want to start traveling again, and they want to go celebrate the holidays with their loved ones. Now, despite these higher prices, as you're mentioning, we have to understand that consumers have continued to keep spending over the last year. It's actually in part why we are seeing inflation at such high levels. And the reason is because we have employment being very, very strong. Our unemployment numbers are very low. We've seen wage growth up. So a lot of households' balance sheets are actually quite strong despite these kind of really confusing and almost sometimes even concerning pieces of economic data that we have. So more people with more money means a lot of people are definitely going to want to go home for the holidays.
Yes, they are, Kristin. So you said that spending is up, in spite of fill in the blanks. Airline tickets are also up more than 30% from the same time a year ago. When could we start to maybe see those prices come back down?
Okay, so I normally have really bad news when it comes to inflation. I do have some good news here. I was actually checking out the Labor Department's inflation data, and frankly, those airline tickets are already starting to come down. We have seen a slight uptick just in this last month. We did just have a latest inflation reading come out just last week. So they have gone up just a little bit as we are in this holiday season, but they have come down from where they were just a couple of months ago. So that's a trend that right now we are hoping, a lot of people are hoping we're going to continue to see happen going forward. As you were mentioning at the top, wholesale inflation has come down. It was actually lower than was even expected. Last week, CPI came out, was also lower than was expected. So there's a lot of belief out there that, frankly, inflation has peaked. We might be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. We hopefully should be seeing inflation come down every single month going forward. And that's also going to include those airline tickets.
All right, Kristin, we like when you come with some good news. This isn't so good, though. The Federal Reserve reporting today household debt is growing at the fastest pace since back in 2008. We are all very familiar with what happened in 2008. So is this cause for concern?
Okay, so I will say this. It's not always great to see, of course, household debt starting to increase. This usually is something that we do see happen ahead of a recession, right? As we start to see some of those unemployment numbers start to tick upward, we start to see people turn more and more to credit cards to pay for things that they previously might have relied on their income or their savings for. However, I should mention that as a part of this increasing household debt, the biggest line item and the biggest cause of that actual household debt is mortgages, which is a quote unquote good debt to have because you have a nice asset that is coming along with that debt. We have seen a very strong real estate market lately. We have seen housing sales come down just a little bit, but we are seeing mortgage debt really be the biggest reason we're seeing some of those debt numbers increase. However, credit card debt is still on the rise. That is definitely something to watch, not necessarily something to panic about just yet. Again, we still are seeing a very strong labor market. Most Americans are still employed. If you want a job, there's still jobs available for you. And we are still seeing wages slightly still increasing. So we are still seeing a lot of Americans have more savings, have more income, and have really a more robust financial picture to really handle some of this debt that they're taking on.
And we certainly hope that this is, maybe some light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, Kristin, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.